Alright guys, in this video linker here we're gonna go through the new Trials of God. It's gonna be a live guide to a new format. I hope you guys will like it. So as I mentioned, this one is special. I didn't prep too much in between. I'm just gonna go live through this with you and we'll see how well it goes. On the note, I'll try to throw some useful tips, some stuff that I've heard. I hope this will be both useful and engaging for you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna be brave here and go live for 32, which is the highest reward that I see for my first try. I haven't heard a lot about this event, but I'm obviously gonna employ some strats. These are levels where you get rewards the more levels that you get. They don't accumulate over tries, you just gotta do the different challenges. And now here you can take different challenges that make this harder and harder as it goes on. Does it recommend to me the hard trials because it thinks I'm good? Yeah, I know, it probably does. Alright, so what I see over here is just these get me up to 28, so not much choice about them, especially if I want to get to 32, which is going to be pretty difficult to do. Alright, so I'm thinking you have to stall these since the 8 one you have to take, so I'm trying to think of a team or a synergy where I can somehow reduce this one, where it reduces health regeneration during battle, because the rest of them, I think if you spiral out and you strategize it right, you can have a carry with some sort of advantage, like Source to lean something that can hold those seconds. So I'm looking at these debuffs and see what I can actually do with it. There's the functional debuffs, and I think they're fine. Even if you stun most of your teams, you can go for Cells Hypodims with regeneration. What I'm afraid to do, I think there's some traps here that are really scary. For example, this one I think is pretty scary because if your ally health falls below 30%, that's Talene. Obviously, damage received by all allies, just for 1 point, I don't think that's worth it. Every time allied hero dies, this is completely destroying Talene, which is something I really want to rely on. Alright, so initial thoughts here, the enemies scale pretty hard as you go through the map. This is going to be pretty difficult, especially with all these debuffs, but I think at these power ratings, even at martial ratings, I'll probably okay. This looks just like Brutus, that's cool. Yeah, so I'm going for God comp with Source and Athalia. That's one of the comps I personally really like, especially since it has 3 Celes Hypos, which means that I don't take the factional stuns in the start of battle so that they can start buffing and cycling energy, which is important. I do want to land CC on the enemies, which is one thing that I believe is really strong in this mode. And then I have a bunch of healers, so I have Rowan and I have Source, which are both I rely on for heals. I'll possibly change these for Talene in the future. Now these, they have a lot of backline engage, but still such low power, I don't think we'll be in trouble. Pay attention that Rowan still procs his potions even though he's supposed to be stunned, which gives me some initial stats that are really important. One thing I wonder is whether Zorath immunity overcome kind of works here. Could it possibly damage enemies? I'll test it for you guys. Alright, it's below 40%. Yeah, I'm trolling you guys, I'm sorry. My bad. Let's just keep going. One thing I definitely see is how earlier game players, like the ones that just unlock the depth of time, will have more issues with these, because they have signature items, and even through martial ratings, I'm still getting my SIs, I'm still getting my furniture. This is going to be difficult if you're low investment, and this is going to take some strategizing. For me at this point, it's just about brute force, because God comp with Source instead of Talene really pulls through with a lot of healing. Maybe Talene will be better because she doesn't get stunned in the start of the battle. But at this point, I'm just going for 100% reliability, long-term spiraling with Rowan's healing. At these power ratios, which is the one thing you want to keep an eye for, they'll probably be okay. Interesting relic pick. Relic picks are definitely going to be important in this one. I think since we're going for a spiral slow comp, Praetorian Helmet is going to take priority over Deathblade Embrace. CC is strong here? Yeah, definitely. CC I think is the key mechanic that I see still prevailing even through all these debuffs. Oh, did Miral just bleed through Athalia? I think Athalia bleed just got Miral. Yeah, these power ratings, I agree. At these power ratings, it does not matter much. Oh, 5 serious. Gotta love that. Yeah, we did not take health regeneration debuff. I'll trade for 40 later, sure thing. But we did not take health regeneration debuff because I think that one, if you're going for those lower comps, which I am, is gonna hurt the most. And this one is significantly stronger than the other one. Even at these scalings, they start to be really worrisome with all the buffs that they get. Right, so my strategy is here, I'm just trying to heal. I think Nemora would work here, yes. I think you just, like, if you go for what I'm doing, just for 32, healing is a very strong mechanic. So if you just avoid taking that one thing, you can even bury the stuns and just heal through. I think this will even work for lower spending players or players that are in the more early game. Oh look, Numisu totems also have immunity. I mean the ones that spawned in the start of the battle. That's cool. Oh wait, did we just beat it? I guess we just beat it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, so we're going for 40, let's go. Alright, and 40 in an F2P challenge, so I made this even more difficult for myself, alongside a full guide for this mode once we realize it will be coming soon if you guys like this. So if you guys like this video, subscribe so I release more content like this and the algorithm picks it up. And for now, I've been Like, I hope you liked it. Peace.